Friends, we've arrived at day 18. In day 18, we are going to incorporate another two new poses, Lizard and Side Angle. I'll talk about those poses once we get there. Stay open-minded. It's going to be a lot of hip action today, but it's going to feel good. We get started in Child's Pose. Knees wide, like always. Let the forearms and palms rest. Let the forehead rest. As always, call forth our practice with an intentional exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Two more. Lips are sealed. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Active Child's Pose. Breathe into the hips here. Tabletop for cow-cats. Exhale into your cat pose. Keep it going. From a neutral spine, high plank. And then from that high plank, downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog. On your next exhale, meet me at the top of your mat, Ragdoll. This portion of these classes will look pretty similar. Regardless of them looking similar, each class is different. It'll always feel different in the body. It's a new day, a new time, a new moment. So consider this a practice in finding the nuances and things that may look similar. Exhale, release the arms. Halfway lift on the inhale, we start our sunays. Fold. Mountain pose. Fold. Halfway lift. High plank. I'll meet you in down dog. Remember, going straight there is completely okay. Top of your mat on the exhale, we have two more. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain pose. Fold. Halfway lift. High plank. If you're going up dog, remember it's only the feet and the palms that are on the mat, and your shoulders are away from the ears. We meet down dog, and then one more. Your breath, your movement, Sun A. Eventually we meet in down dog. Top of your mat on the exhale. Another halfway lift. After your fold, we bring blocks underneath the palms. Extend your right leg behind you, hit your low lunge. Again, I want to highlight the ankle underneath the knee to start off with. It's going to be something that's going to be super important when we move into this low lunge differently on day 20. Okay. Find that right hip flexor stretch. Give me a round of breath. Keep extending through this back leg. Subtly dropping the hips. And then drop the knee as we modify here and continue to push the hips down and forward to find that right hip flexor stretch. Go ahead and untuck the toes for me, if they're not already untucked. Now we introduce lizard pose. Heel toe your left foot to the outside edge of your mat. Try to give you an angle on that. Have the toes kind of slightly pointing out. And then from here, keep that action of the hips going down and forward as you slowly lower the upper body. Maybe you bring your blocks to their second setting because you totally have blocks. I know you do, good job. Maybe you bring palms there, you stay with palms there, or you bring forearms down. So in lizard pose, we get the hip flexor stretch on the right side in this example. But we also get a really big hip opener on the left side. Try to keep your knee close to your upper body, kind of hugging towards the left tricep. If ever you want more, you can lower the setting of your blocks. We won't be here too long. Just a few more rounds of breath. On this next exhale, bring palms onto the mat, onto blocks. Heel toe that left foot in. We're kind of heading back to low lunge. We are heading back to low lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. We meet at the front of our mats. Okay, left leg goes behind us now. Highlight again, knee over ankle. Find the hip flexor stretch in low lunge. Again, extending through the legs, subtly dropping the hips. And then we modify, drop the back knee, hips come down and forward. Go ahead and untuck the toes. Now bring your right hand on the block to the inside of that right leg as you heel toe your foot to the outside edge of your mat. Keep dropping the hips down and forward, and then choose your height of blocks. Again, either palms on them or on the mat, or you bring your forearms down. Keep this knee tight to the body. Be aware of the hip opener on the right side and the hip flexor stretch on the left side. Big pose, lots going on. Just a couple more rounds of breath. Palms on blocks if they're not already there. Heel toe this right foot in. Low lunge. Kick off the back leg. Remove any blocks. And then on the inhale, bend the knees, come to stand. Okay. One sun A. Inhale, arms up if you have the room. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Eventually we meet in down dog. Exhale, top of your mat. Halfway lift on the inhale. Once you fold, bring blocks underneath palms. Right leg goes back, low lunge. Maneuver your front foot how you need to get that alignment. Warrior two. So much comes from this pose. Okay, from here, we move into side angle. Okay, bring your left elbow on top of that knee, front knee, and bring your right hand to your hip. Create a stacking of the shoulders using your hip. Make sure to keep this bottom shoulder away from the ears. Okay. Side angle. Just to touch the full expression or a fuller expression, extend your right arm up. Bring it over the head, find a lateral stretch, round of breath. Right hand comes down onto the block, you're onto the ball of your back foot. We switch sides, first coming to the front of our mats, then left leg extends back. Okay, from here, warrior two. Bend the right elbow, left hand to your hip, elbow comes onto the knee, create that stacking of the shoulders, gaze goes down towards the foot. Keep pressing through the elbow, keep the right shoulder away from the ear. If able, extend the left arm up. Then left arm over. Left hand comes down. Low lunge. We meet at the front of our mats. Removing blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. High plank. We meet at down dog. If you want to high to low, go ahead. Once we meet down dog, we drop to the knees and we move onto our backs. Bring your feet onto the mat, have your knees bent. Okay. From here, we introduce a happy baby. I'm going to bring knees into chest and hug the knees in. Feel free to stay here if happy baby isn't accessible. But if you're ready for a happy baby, bring your arms in between the legs and reach for the outside blades of both feet. Pull the knees towards the armpit space. Your tailbone's going to naturally lift, and that's okay. Create the sensation of grounding it towards the floor. A few more rounds of breath here, happy baby. Next exhale releases the legs, brings feet onto the mat. Quick supine twists. Bring right leg over left, wrap it over. Now what I like to do is kind of press into this left foot to lift my hips and offset them to the right side of my mat. Then big exhale lets the knees fall heavy down into the left. One of my favorite poses. Supine twist. Find a big enough inhale to fill the belly even while twisting. Feel free to pull the knee down a little bit more. Make sure both shoulder blades stay on the floor. Inhale, come back through center. Bring your hips to center, unravel. Other side. Left leg wraps over right. I'm going to press into my right foot to lift the hips. Offset my hips to the left side this time. Then big exhale, knees fall heavy down into the right. If both shoulder blades are not on the mat, you're twisting a little too much. Bring your knee a little more below your hips. Or just don't press down or pull down on the legs towards the floor. Accept wherever you are. It's beautiful. Big round of breath fills the belly. Bring legs back through center. Unravel. Quick little mini bridge pose, just about 40-50% of your effort. Bring the hips down. Extend the legs. We're in Savasana. This is where we'll end class. Big exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Last one, make it count. Feel free to come up to seated. Yeah, day 18, done. We only have 2 more days left in this segment, and then we're going to be 2/3 of the way done. As always, thank you so much for your time, your energy, your effort, your expression. Like, comment, and share if you're enjoying this and you want to help, because that always helps. I look forward to the next time I see you, and until that next time, namaste. Peace. Day 18, done.